Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, man, we got an annual treat, guys. We got the Haters Guide to the 2020 NBA Finals video by Urinating Tree. Link to his channel in the description below. So we're going to see, man, because, people out there saying I'm a LeBron James hater, apparently. So we're going to see, if anything I've said is going to be in this video, since this is the Haters Guide. But I'm not a LeBron hater, guys. I have no issues with LeBron James whatsoever. So yeah, let's check this out. And, see what it's all about. Although, I think he talks about every single team, right? Like, every single team that got, eliminated, or, how the teams got there. We literally could just press play and figure it out. Should we do that, man? Leave a like if we should just do that. I'll wait. Oh, you don't? Okay, well, you didn't leave a like. Okay, so you don't want to do it. Okay, well, just kind of chill, I guess. Well, you left a like. Okay, I guess we'll push play. Okay, let's do it, man. Okay.
NBA postseason, not just in a completely unique situation due to external factors, but it also
something.
The NBA postseason, not just in a completely unique situation due to external factors, but it also had absolutely nothing of importance happen during them. Nope, nothing that generated significant news coverage or anything like that. I'm not stepping into that minefield again, at least not until November. We all wish they could embarrass the Lakers, but it was a pipe dream. They won the first game, and dunking on the Lakers was
they were healthy,
but then
right?
You realize, oh yeah, they have two of the best players in the game. Those injuries to Zach Collins and Damian Lillard were just icing on the cake. The Trailblazers became just another
fully healthy would have been a different story.
What a pity. I would have paid a fortune to see them beat the Lakers. I'm half impressed with the Thunder. This team was supposed to be tanking, yet they nearly allowed widespread griefing of a team that deserved it. Fueled by a Chris Paul with an axe to grind, they took the Houston Rockets to the brink of despair. Now, if only they had tactics that weren't drawn up by a 7-year-old playing NBA 2K, we may have had glorious laughter. It was not meant to be. Even as the Thunder come up just short yet.
Wait, he's making fun of how the OKC Thunder run plays? Do you see what the Houston Rockets do? It's literally a 2K team. That's literally a 7-year-old. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna play. I'm a damn controller right here, man. Shifting up positions and shit like that. Putting damn PJ Tucker as center. Damn Chris Clemens playing damn power forward shooting guard. It's like, and still the damn play call is giving the damn James Harden. Everybody get the hell out of the way, or Russell Westbrook. I'm just saying, man. The Houston Rockets play offense like I play offense when I play in 2K, and that's very poorly.
Yet again, Scott Foster laughs at Chris Paul as he eternally screws him over. There may be some progress coming as Billy Donovan will be leaving several years too late.
He had a good coaching year.
CP3 is also probably repacking his bags in an effort to rebuild.
He never
Once again,
unpacked.
Seattle does the usual thing at laughing at them hysterically, then crying in their sleep. No real bitching about them here. They gave the Clippers all they could handle and emerged as a contender for the future. Luka Doncic looks good. And I mean damn good. I wonder what could have happened if Porzingis didn't get injured during the series. People knew this wasn't their year, but the next couple could be when their window truly opened. I expect them to bolster further in the offseason.
They need that third piece. I still think that it doesn't need to be like a superstar, like an all-star. They're just like one little piece away. I don't know who it is, though. Who do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below.
Good work so far, boys. It is well known that Utah can have no nice things in the basketball world. I guess you could call this series loss divine punishment for Rudy Gobert's transgressions back in March. A rather stunning 3-1 series lead blown in the blink of an eye. Do you know how hard that is to do in the NBA? Yes, Jamal Murray happened, but you can't let them come back from the dead. It was just like Mike Conley's final shot. A good effort, but just not enough to stave off the inevitable.
Yeah, that shit was so close, too. So close.
The stereotypical 8th seed places in what is a predictable slot. They even turned in another coupon for a free Game 1 playoff win. Unfortunately, it was not by one.
Which is just so funny, man. Because every year the Magic fans get so pissed off on you, man. Because you'll be doing your playoff predictions saying, okay, they could be good for one game. And they win that one game. Like, oh, we're going to win it all. It's like, no, you got your one game, man. And they get so pissy every single year about it.
Get one free. They lose 4 straight to the Bucks and keep with a frustrating cycle of mediocrity.
Man, I'm sorry.
They're getting better, but they're in the worst spot for a team in the NBA. On the fringes of relevance. I wonder what they'll do about it this offseason. Nobody expected this team to do a damn thing with all the injuries, and most shockingly, they did nothing. They got swept. You can't really tell how they'll fare in the future because they were running out the equivalent of a rec league squad most nights. Now here's to hoping KD comes back in full form and Kyrie doesn't lose his mind. At least you can laugh at the Knicks. Sam Hinkie looks at the wreckage caused by years of managerial incompetence to his pet project and weeps.
This right here, 76ers, in my opinion, the biggest upset of the bubble, guys. Just like man, like, y'all could have been so much better. You should have been better.
The process is officially dead. It technically did when Kawhi hit that jump shot
dead.
last year, but this was the confirmation. It really didn't matter that Ben Simmons was injured before the series. This team has massive, massive issues to contend with. They didn't just lose to Boston. They got their proverbial asses whooped. Management has been a disaster for the past few seasons, but they'll make a token sacrifice in firing Brett Brown. We all know this isn't really the answer. Now they're in such a deep cap hole that Simmons and or Embiid may be gone in the offseason. I can see why Philly is pissed all the time. I would be too if they kept bungling potential champions. This franchise is cursed. There is no other conclusion that I can come to. No matter how they look in the regular season, no matter the personnel or coach, they always come up way short of the goal, regardless of if they have expectations or not.
And not even that, but anytime they have like a good player gets injured, and then they heal good player, and then good player leaves. Happened with I think Jermaine O'Neal back in the day left. Obviously Paul George, after snapping his leg and everything, left the team. Who they get back? Oladipo. Oladipo's looking to leave after being healed. I don't know, man.
Getting bitch slapped around by the abusive Heat in 4 straight games is just more onto the pile. All that talk about TJ Warren and the team gelling during the bubble games? All a mirage. If there's one thing that's been certain, Nate McMillan has been thoroughly outcoached the past few playoff rounds.
He's been fired though, right? Yeah, he's gone.
Think that's it? Well, Victor Oladipo is pissed off and wants to leave. See? Cursed.
That can be fixed.
Houston, you
with the
have
right
a
coach
problem.
signing.
Actually make that several massive problems. Getting mauled in the Lions' den of Lakers is just the killing blow. The whole team is full of goddamn issues from end to end of your city. I think we've had a few years of evidence to prove that small ball doesn't work. Especially when you're trying to guard one of the best big men in the game today with...
Depends what you call small ball. I would say ultra small ball doesn't work all the time. It works in certain circumstances, but like it depends on what your definition of small ball is.
Robert fucking Covington. I honestly don't blame Daniel House for having a marathon session with a woman in his hotel room. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near this franchise either. In what could be the only good move the Rockets have made as of late, Mike D'Antoni is not returning next season. Maybe now the team will do something besides trying to cheese the game and failing miserably at it. That's why you got Russell Westbrook, right? Are you fucking kidding me?
What was that? What was that? I remember that said, man.
Russell Westbrook, right?
Warning, Westbrook triple-double not found. Please try programming. I don't hate Russell Westbrook, man. I like Russell Westbrook, okay?
Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. Seriously. Fuck you. Whatever happened to all the noise you were supposed to make this postseason? To end all the old narratives that have haunted your franchise for years? The only noise I'm hearing is from everyone laughing at your sorry asses. When you have a 3-1 series lead against a team you were heavily favored to beat, you put the dagger in the throat.
Not if it's
Not
Denver.
the Clippers. They were one of 2 teams to vote to call off the season, and apparently they kept that spirit with them in these 3 games. How's that trade for Pandemic P working out for you? Is Lou Williams gonna go to another strip joint for chicken wings again?
Hey,
maybe Doc Rivers won't choke another big series lead yet again next year. Hell if I know, since you're still as pathetic as ever. It's as if Donald Sterling never left.
Blew it. Good night.
I knew they were gonna blow it. Everyone going off about, oh my god, this is gonna be the year Milwaukee does something, yet fail to understand the only tactics Mike Budenholzer is executing is playing Battleship in his bathtub.
What?
Eric Spoelstra coached
mean?
circles around him. It doesn't help matters that the Heat beat the shit out of the Bucks in terms of team depth and complementary skill, but that won't stop Milwaukee from faltering miserably. Milwaukee may have boycotted a game beforehand, but they all but boycotted this series without...
You know when you play NBA 2K? And you give the ball to your best player, and you keep on running isolation, and like, if you're playing someone that's really bad at the game, you can beat them that way, but then, you start playing against, like, a friend or somebody that, like, has some skill in the game, and they just shut it down, you get your ass kicked. That's the Milwaukee Bucks Miami Heat series. Miami Heat is that friend shutting that shit down.
they played, and this was before Giannis got injured in Game 4. Here is probably the part where the NBA world relegates the Greek freak to a whipping boy. The NBA landscape is about to dub this man Giannis Antetokounmpo Kid Gilchrist. There's also his contract situation. He's gone in a year, and that's if the team doesn't decide to trade him to recoup some value. I wouldn't blame him for wanting out of this. He deserves a ring and he ain't getting it here. Of course, it doesn't matter that they won the championship last season. Toronto cannot escape their true fate, losing to Boston in a heart-crushing Game 7. The main difference between last year's roster and this one is the robot we call Kawhi. If he didn't leave for LA, narratives would not have been reinforced. Even the officials made sure of it by allegedly rigging Game 6 for extra TV revenues. Yes, it was a great series, and Toronto will be back, but they need one more piece.
Raptors would have won with Kawhi.
Say a certain player in Milwaukee, it might save Pascal Siakam from riding the sit and spin. You seriously?
You guys think that Siakam and Giannis can work on the same team together?
Expected the NBA to let you pass the Lakers in the playoffs.
Bro, this guy is gonna get beat up by somebody, man. Stop.
God, you are so
He needs to
get the fuck out. The NBA had the perfect finals matchup assembled. Lakers versus Celtics.
I'm triggered for your team, guys.
Celtics in the classic rivalry that nobody but
I'm like, leave my team alone. It's not my team.
At least that would be if Boston wasn't completely outclassed by Miami. For fuck's sake, even the refs were trying to gift you a finals appearance and you still got smacked. If we were to talk about the talent for the Celtics, it sure as shit didn't show up for most of the series. The only real noise I heard was from their locker room, with Marcus Smart flipping tons of shit for a team choking a winnable game. They'll say nothing happened in there, but come on, with the way Miami dominated them on every front, there had to be some shit broken in the hotel rooms. Even after all this time, Boston still doesn't have enough to reach the promised land of the finals. So do they go all in for a superstar in the offseason or what?
I think they have enough.
I trust Danny Ainge will make the right decision, but this is going to be tough.
They have enough if you ask me.
All this talk about the league being wide open before the year, and what is our finals matchup?
Yeah!
Wonderful. Lakers versus the Heat. No, I had them as a sleeper team, but I didn't expect them to make the finals. It doesn't really matter, as LA will probably win another championship, and one of the most cancerous fan bases in sports will reemerge. We can only hope the weight of their hubris
reemerge? I don't think they've gone anywhere, man.
Will sink that city into the ocean and be done with it. There was hope that the NBA wouldn't be fucked, and we ended up getting LeBron again. And we may be even more fucked. So much for long-term team building. Maybe I just don't get this league.
And now, your Western Conference champions in Los Angeles.
There we have it, man. The haters' guide to the 2020 NBA Finals. I can't wait for it to begin, bro. The actual finals. I mean, we've gotten this far already.